Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Max Scherzer, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So the base is empty here with one away, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soto is camped under this one. And that's out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Hosmer. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set, now the pitch. Yeah. He's ready now. The pitch.
Look out, 1-1.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. To 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Suzuki has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Now here's the pitch. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. In now, Juan Soto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The first baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter as Drupal Cabrera. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first.
That's the ball.
And that misses, ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Nola is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We are still scoreless. So here's Will Myers. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. No score here as we play inning number 2. A high fastball is in there.
1-1. Ball, that
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Ripped on the ground to first. Cabrera's up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next to the plate for the Padres, Austin Nola. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals, Kurt Suzuki. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Suzuki.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
The 1-1 home.
no, that's low.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Pitch on the way. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Luis Garcia is on deck. Three-two pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box, Luis Garcia. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Carter Kieboom digs in now to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here it comes. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard to the right side. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat.
Number 10.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
The 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the 3rd baseman creeping in. You're going to see the 1st baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure it won't.
So now to the plate, Chris Paddock. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Profar aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Stepping in now, Trent Grisham, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. Grisham is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing for the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Victor Robles. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. Pitch on the way. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Here it comes. This one's flared off to the right side. Myers will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And into bat is Trey Turner. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Juan Soto will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
3-0 to him now. Now here's the pitch. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batter, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Manny Machado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A ball and a strike now to Machado. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batter.
So 2 are gone in the Padre 4th, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now here's the pitch. 0-1 count, and the pitch. right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Right side. He's got it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Standing in, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Right side hit hard, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one, and the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Myers is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. In now for Washington, Andrew Stevenson, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. He's set. The 0-1.
Nope.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-1. Here it is.
That's in.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Victor Robles would be next. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off with Ben
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Will Myers is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch.
Hey. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I'll tell you.
Standing in now, Jake Cronenworth. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
Uno.
Into the box now, Austin Nola. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line drive base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Still have no score. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi.
Probando.
Victor Robles digging in now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
Foul.
But a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch.
Vamos a punchar este.
That's Bolton. That's count 2 and 2.
Skied into very shallow right. Myers is under it, makes the play, 1 away. One gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring up one of the better hitting pitchers in Max Scherzer. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And this is popped up near second base. And he'll put this away for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Trey Turner. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Nationals gone. Up, still, zip, zip. Digging in now, Jurickson Profar. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now to the plate, Chris Paddock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Rounded down the third baseline. Reined in. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far.
Hey?
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Set, and the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Stevenson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the bottom of the inning now. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. The pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Back goes Grisham, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Striding in now for the Nats, Luis Garcia. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Two out here and a runner at second. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for Washington, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And in steps Manny Machado. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike one.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
1-1 the count now. And the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Eric Hosmer, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice. He was able to get a single.
First pitch of the at-bat. Stands in as he
¿Te spray un poquito? No, ya acabó. Mucho mosquito en el baño, ¿sí? Mucha mosca.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Two and two now. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Count even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly to the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. 2 down, runners at first and second. That fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the last half of the 7th here.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, this guy's been throwing at gems so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey!
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
He'll try again, 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. In the dirt here. It won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. A little bit outside. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. That's popped up. In comes the left fielder. He's there, but oh, he missed it.
Up next for the Nationals, the center fielder, Victor.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout, heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. To the plate now, Victor Robles. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Myers is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Brock Holt will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Down the first baseline. And a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch.
He's a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Machado has it. There's one. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Number 52 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 52.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jurickson Profar.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Jorge Mateo come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3. Jorge Mateo.
Hit in the air to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Trent Grisham 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch. Hit in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Robles. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Comes set, the 0-1.
No.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Padres leave 1, still no score. Adrian Morejon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. Here now is Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first.
Thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Que allá viene.
Playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And there's his first base hit of this one. Feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And as a result of that, Aaron throw back in. He'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third.
Y han ido otra vez para acá.
this guy makes a living hitting fastballs.
Ah, pues lo vas a dejar solo otra vez.
And then you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get 1-3-1 counts. Your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And this throw gets away from him.
Putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Kurt Suzuki comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Good changeup there as he takes command 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
The second for one, and the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one.
Second baseman, Luis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Luis Garcia is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a flare out to left center. Grisham charging forward. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Suzuki isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Michael Taylor remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field. Daniel Hudson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Michael A. Taylor.
First delivery to him on the way. Manny Machado is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. The pitch. Swung on and missed, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty D, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Line drive to left. Taylor is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Will Myers, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a ball hit hard toward first, and that is down as that could be 2 bases. Myers will turn for second, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
In now, Jake Cronenworth as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And there's ball 2 now.
You know, when this this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Taylor is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A 2-0 finish today. The Nats came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Number 52 is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Beck.